Congratulations, that was one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen anybody post on the internet before.
What's up everyone, it's Sleepy P. Welcome back to the Sleepy Shellcore. Today we are going to be having a look at how Aretha Franklin, the godmother of soul, managed to posthumously upset the trans community. But before we get into that, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that YouTube stuff. Help a brother out. You know you want to, and it's free. Let's do this. So Aretha Franklin, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Aretha Franklin, I mean, she was groundbreaking. Her voice gives people goosebumps even to this day. It'll be a long time before Aretha's forgotten. You know, the first time I ever became aware of Aretha Franklin was in the Blues Brothers Murphy, when she played Matt Guitar Murphy's wife in the chicken shop, and she was singing, "You better think about what you're trying to do to me." Ooh, I mean, it was classic, it was epic, and from that day forward, I became an Aretha Franklin fan. Now, Aretha Franklin released a song in 1968. 1968, this is like 54 years ago. 1968, and it was from the Lady Soul album. Aretha Franklin, "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman." Now, I am sure we have all heard this song. You make me feel like a natural woman. I'm sorry, I will never do that again, but you get the gist. I mean, this thing was nominated for Grammys, and it was just an epic song. If you haven't heard it, wait till this video's over and go and have a listen to Crumpet, shut up. You go and have a listen to it on YouTube or something, or Spotify. It's a great song. Now, what has Aretha done to upset the Transformers? Well, Aretha Franklin song "A Natural Woman" has been blasted by transgender activists. That's right, the new fascists of the day, the transgender activists. I mean, these guys are off the charts, and I don't know why they would let them get away with it anymore. I really don't. They're saying a little prayer. One alleged activist group in Norway is calling for Aretha Franklin's hit 1968 song "You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman" to be removed from both Apple Music and Spotify after they deemed its lyrics offensive. That's right, this song's offensive. Let that sink in for a minute. The Transcultural Mindfulness Alliance. Now, they sound like a great bunch of people. The Transcultural Mindfulness Alliance. They sound like a group of people who probably watch too much TV and have too much time on their hands. Anyway, they took to Twitter last week to condemn the ballad, citing that it has ignited harm against transgender women. That's right, this song by Aretha, the godmother of soul, is causing harm to transgender women. Aretha Franklin's 1968 song "Natural Woman" perpetuates multiple harmful anti-trans stereotypes, the organisation tweeted. There is no such thing as a natural woman. Transcultural Mindfulness Alliance, I beg to fucking differ. A natural woman is a biological female. Fucking fight me. The message continued, "The song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. TCMA has requested that it is removed from Spotify and Apple Music. However, the group has since claimed that their original post was indeed a satirical on a message to the post on Monday afternoon. The group also updated their Twitter bio to now say parody satire. So this is a fine example of fuck around and find out. And they fucked around and they found out. They got blasted. They probably couldn't handle the heat. So now it's kind of gone to the other side, where the TC Transformers are I mean, they're just making themselves look bad because they've made themselves look bad by, saying that the Natural Woman song is offensive to Transformers and they're going to get hurt. But then it's even more offensive. It's just like doubly offensive to say that, this is a spoof account. So what they're doing is they're now taking the piss out of the Transformers. I think this is a serious case of pick a lane. But it doesn't say spoof account. I don't know. This post has reached out to Franklin's rep, Spotify and Apple Music for comment, and I'm sure that none of those will get back in touch with them because this is so fucking ridiculous. According to the organization's bio on the social media platform, of course it's Twitter, they aim to promote cultural changes to ensure the inclusivity of trans individuals. Nobody wants that except trans individuals. Many Twitter users were outraged by the opinion and the Queen of Soul's work and questioned the legitimacy of the claims. There is always going to be people outraged, and I'm not being funny, the Conservatives get just as outraged by anybody else. I mean, they got outraged at the 50th anniversary cover for Dark Side of the Moon because it had a rainbow on it. God damn you, Pink Floyd. God damn you. Many Twitter users were outraged. Yeah. So someone heard the song and attacked trans people, one person wrote in response. What are things that have never happened for $400? You make me feel must attack. Fuck's sake. Another row. OMG, get a life and stop trying to cancel everything. How sad and pathetic one's life must be if this is a priority to you. This is a great song. You go, girl. Yes, Queen. Someone else typed it's a great song and I'm going to listen to it right now because of this post. Thanks. Others were so taken aback that they actually thought the statement was coming from a parody account. This is satire, right? One user question. Clearly this is a parody. Good one, guys. Almost got me. Someone else seconded. The organisation clarified later in a follow-up tweet that they were not in fact a parody account, but rather they were trying to make culture more fair for transgender individuals. They fucking meant it! This is insane. At the time, Franklin's song A Natural Woman was deemed a powerful song and had an inspiring message. She even performed a hit at the Kennedy Center in Washington during a ceremony honouring the track's writers Jerry Goffin and Carole King. Then President Obama was there for the performance and shed a tear. Franklin passed away in August 2018 at 76 after a battle with advanced pancreatic cancer. I mean, definitely a case of gone too soon. But, I mean, is it a parody account? Isn't it a parody account? I mean, it's ridiculous. But yeah, they've tweeted that they want to remove it. And now, the whole thing is nobody's sure whether it's a parody or not. Now, the problem that we've got here with all these trans activists and everything is that... Do you know, it wouldn't surprise me if somebody did get offended by this. And this is the argument that this is the argument that all these trans rights people are always perpetuating, is that it causes harm to trans people. No, it fucking doesn't. That's getting a tired excuse and people are sick of hearing it. The only people causing harm to trans people are the fucking trans protectors and the trans people themselves. On Monday, a TMCA tweet read, for clarification, the TCMA is not a parody organisation. We're a group of trans individuals seeking to make culture more fair for transgender individuals. We're based in Norway but are seeking to open a chapter in each European country and also North America. Fuck me, I cannot wait for that. That would just be amazing. All the transits will feel so safe. Adding fuel to the speculation that the account was a parody was the initial misspelling of Oslo in the bio, but clues that it was all a tasteless prank started showing up on Monday. So yeah, it is a parody. I don't know. When first contacted by iHeartRadio, the person behind the TCMA account insisted it was legit. I'm honestly not sure what people want us to say to be convinced, wrote the person who identifies as Ella. Eventually, as more organisations move towards our positions, they will realise it, I guess. Look, whether this was a parody or not, it's wrong. It's just, I mean, shit like this causes divisions, and you know, it just makes, I mean, it just makes the whole trans thing even more laughable than it is already. This shit needs to stop. It really needs to stop, and we need to stop giving these people a platform because it's going too far. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't be a dick. Don't hurt my feelings. Anyway, this has been Sleepy P, and this is the Sleepy Shellcore. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Peace out.